Okay, here we are for part 2 of my Skylanders characters review in preparation for Skylanders Giants, when I'll be reviewing all those characters as well. I'll probably do those ones separately, but let's get into this. We're going to start off with the Water Skylanders. Okay, first up here we've got Slam Bam. He is a very nice water element type, a beast might I say, with 4 arms. And when I say beast, just look at him, he's clearly a beast, let's face it. He comes with his own exclusive level, which is very nice. He's a hard-hitting Skylander, and when you place him on the Portal of Power, he lights up very nicely thanks to his pretty much transparent body. As we look around, it's very nice detailed with the fur. Otherwise, he should be an ice type really. You know, they should have made an ice element because he's pretty much ice. That's Slam Bam. Okay, next up we have Gil Grunt, one of my favourite Skylanders. He basically walks around with a water pistol, which is pretty cool, which also fires harpoons, so it balances it out a bit. When you upgrade his water skills enough, he gets an unlimited supply of water, so he can sort of like hover for an infinite amount of time. It's very useful. Fire his water pistol for ages. Actually does quite a bit of good damage as well, considering. He looks very nice as well, and you know, any Skylander carrying around a harpoon gun is just awesome. And that's Gil Grunt. Okay, here we have Zap, who is a very nice water Skylander, although I use the term water loosely. They should make an electric element because he's more electric than water in my opinion, as he has quite a few nice electric attacks, and also his water dash attack is pretty nice too. He doesn't hit that hard unfortunately, but he makes up with it with his speed. As we look around his figure here, it's very nice. It's very nice detailing on the base as well, like the splashing effects. You notice all the other water Skylanders don't really have that. They just looks like they're standing on water. This one's splashing nicely. And very nice detail. Weird scuba diving outfit. Finally we have a Wham Shell. Very nice Skylander. In fact, probably the last one I've got. I could not find him anywhere. I had to get him on eBay in the end. But he's very nice, and I like the fact he's not blue, which is also good. It's very nice detailing. He's pretty big, considering. He's got a nice little mace weapon, which is quite heavy hitting in game, as well as looking quite good on the figure as well. He's got quite a few good abilities. It's very nice detailing. I like his face as well. He just looks crazy with his 2 little horns and his big mouth and eyes. And that's the water Skylanders there. And yep, that's Wham Shell. Okay, we're now going on to the fire element Skylanders. Some very nice Skylanders here. Okay, here we have Sunburn. Sunburn is awesome, at least it looks amazing. I mean, in game it's not particularly amazing, but it's okay. But its detail here is amazing if we look around it here. Sunburn also came with its own level, which was nice. As we look around the detail here, it also has the flamethrower attack, which everyone was waiting for, and now we have one that uses it, and that's Sunburn.
Ready, aim, fire!
Okay, here we have Flame Slinger, who, as well as having a bow and arrow, is using it blindfolded. How awesome is that? You can't get more badass than that. He is pretty powerful as well. He's flaming running attack, where you can go run in circles and a massive pillar of fire comes out, is a pretty powerful attack and very useful in later stages. It's very detailed Skylander as well. Just look at that bow and arrow, as well as his like nice little hairstyle there as we look around him here. Nice space, standing in fire there, it's always good. Got a nice detail on the arrow pack. And he's just pretty much just a badass Skylander, and that's... Here we have Igniter, a pretty cool looking Skylander. That's about as far as it is. He's pretty slow, but he's also pretty powerful. And he also looks damn good in a chef's hat. His flaming sword looks pretty cool. In fact, his figure is pretty amazing. Just look at that fire everywhere. Nice outfit, nice detail actually on the Skylander. Pretty much all the Skylanders are pretty good, well detailed. But yeah, as we look around him here, it's very nice indeed. And you can see he's got a nice sword. Nice flaming hairstyle there. Looks a bit super, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, and that's Igniter. Very nice. Moving on to Eruptor. He's a bit of a boring Skylander really. I mean, he's slow, has no weapons. He looks alright, not amazing, there's not much detail, he's just like a massive flaming brick kind of thing. His attacks are pretty powerful, but they're pretty short range as well. So not overly useful in later rounds when you're getting surrounded. Especially against the last boss as well, he just becomes pretty much useless. I tried using him and it didn't work out too well. But otherwise he looks pretty good. As you can see, he's pretty big, but that's about as much as he gets. And that's Eruptor. Okay, we're now moving on to the Undead element. Some pretty cool Skylanders in this one, I've got to say. Let's get on with it.
My sword is yours.
Okay, here we have Chop Chop, a very cool Skylander, and one that is unique, considering his ability that whenever he kills an enemy, he saps 5 of their health, which is always very nice. So basically you don't really need to find food, just kill lots of enemies, he gets his health back, which is always good. His attacks are very nice. He also has a shield which comes in very useful in battle. It's very nice detail here on the figure as well. As you can see, there's the bones. He's basically a big vampire with a sword and a shield. It's very nice. Look around, nice details all over him here. And that's Chop Chop.
Darkest before the dawn.
Here we have Hex, another nice Skylander. She's very nicely detailed there. If you look at the old details here, look at this skull. That looks pretty badass. You know, when someone's carrying around a skull, you just know it's going to be awesome. Unfortunately, in game, she's not the most powerful of Skylanders. She has some useful abilities, such as her shield abilities. Her attacking abilities aren't amazing, but she gets on pretty well. You can see very nice details there around the old face. What nice white eyes, blowing a kiss there. Not quite sure who she thinks she's looking at, but you know, it's very nice indeed.
Trouble.
here we have Cinder, who looks amazing. Definitely one of my favourite looking Skylanders. A very nice detail on the figure. Her in-game abilities are pretty good too, when she has the ability to turn into a shadow basically and sneak up behind enemies. She also has a nice Thunderbolt kind of attack, which fires from the front. It has nice range as well and does quite a pretty good damage as well. A very nice detail here on the figure as we go around. Nice claws, nice little bracelets and necklaces there. Little spikes on. Nice spiky tail. In fact, pretty dangerously spiky tail because it is pretty sharp. But that's very nice. And that's Cinder. Here we have Ghost Roaster, probably my favourite Skylander to use in-game. Due to the simple fact he has one of the most useful abilities in the game, where he can turn into this massive green skull and basically devour anything in his path. It's very damaging, and also he's immune to damage while using it, which makes it a very useful ability indeed. As you can see, the old figure is pretty nice as well. Only gripe is this chain should be a real chain, not just a solid piece of plastic. That would have been nice, but hey ho. Otherwise, it's very nicely detailed there with the old skull face, bone arms, nice wrecking ball at the end there of the chain. That's Ghost Roaster. And finally here we have the Air Element Skylanders. Some very nice Skylanders, which houses my favourite Skylander. I'll let you guess which one it is, but I'll let you know when I get to it. Whirlwind, another one of my not very favourite ones. I don't know why. His attacks are short range. Maybe it's because I haven't leveled him up enough. It's hard to use, I think, in my opinion. For me, he's hard to use. Others might have more luck with him. I've got to say though, he does look nice to look at. Look at the detail on the wings there. Nice horn. Nice, very weird face, I've got to say. But otherwise, he's alright to look at, but I don't like using him in game. You make up your own mind about him. It's Whirlwind.
Focused,
And here we have a Lightning Rod, probably the most strangest Skylander out of them all. Simply being because he looks too human, half cloud, with a lightning bolt in his hand. It's just weird. I mean, he looks alright, he's a bit ginger with his nice lightning bolt there. Got some nice muscles. Unfortunately his lower half's a cloud. I don't know. I just think he's strange. But his in-game abilities are okay at best. He's not the best Skylander indeed. And yeah, that's all I've got to say about Lightning Rod. Here we have Tornado, probably one of the more cooler looking figures. And as you can see, I mean, just look at that, it looks like he's on his little Tornado whirlwind thing. Looks very nice, it looks crazy, which is what I like crazy, so this is a nice Skylander. His in-game abilities are okay, his spinning attacks are pretty nice. I haven't really had much of a chance to play him as he was the last Skylander I got because he was one of the more elusive ones. I eventually picked him up on eBay and then I dropped him. And he was, there you go. And that's Tornado. And finally, here we have Sonic Boom, my most favourite Skylander of them all. It was the first one I got, I believe, and Not only does it look nice, in game he plays amazing. He has this awesome attack where if he hits an enemy, the attack will bounce off that enemy and hit other enemies and then bounce off of them and so on. So it's a very useful attack. You can also have these little baby sonic booms running behind him using the same attack, so you can do some serious damage with him once he's fully leveled up. He's the first one got to level 10, and that's Sonic Boom. And that's all of my Skylanders reviews. I'll see you in time for Giants. Goodbye.